Well, early voting for the June 24th primary starts tomorrow at 9 in the morning. And if it has been a while since you have voted in a primary or you have never voted early before, 2 on your side's Kelly Dudzik has you covered.
To vote in the primaries in New York State, you have to be registered with a party, and there might not be any contested races where you live. So, to check to see if you can vote in this year's primary, go to your county's Board of Elections website. For example, if you're a registered Democrat in the city of Buffalo, there are 5 mayoral candidates on the ballot. And in Chautauqua County, only Democratic voters in the village of Fredonia, Republican voters in the town of Carroll, and conservative voters in the town of Portland have primaries this year. UB Associate Professor of Political Science Jacob Nyheisel says this closed system cuts people out of the primary process. Some states have open primaries or modified open primaries,
where you show up on the day of the primary and you say, I feel like a whatever today. You request that party's ballot and you can participate in that. And that's to catch people who, they normally wouldn't participate, but there's a really exciting candidate or whatnot for one party. And so they're willing to change what their registration might look like after the fact by going into to participate in that primary.
Early voting starts tomorrow and goes until June 22nd. Times vary by county. In Erie County, early voting goes from 9 to 5 on the weekends and from noon to 9 during the week. In Niagara County, early voting is also from 9 to 5 on the weekends, then from 12 to 8 on Monday and Tuesday, and from 9 to 5 Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So it varies. And as far as where to go, the polling place you go to in November might not be open for early voting. That's why you'll want to check out your Board of Elections website. In Erie County and Niagara County, you can vote anywhere in the county that's open for early voting. So if you don't do early voting, primary day is June 24th, and that's when you go to your normal polling place that's on your voter registration card. On your site in downtown Buffalo, Kelly Dudzik, Channel 2 News.